office, my Smooners. I'm sorry. I was a little, what's the word? Confused. So I went to the post office. I'm trying out this honey, what is this thing called?
Phone holder?
Phone holder. Car phone holder that my B-Diddy bought for his phone. And I'm like, well, let me try to do a live while in Zika. Nobody's on me right now. And because he tried to put his phone on it and he wouldn't stick. So, hello, little boo-boo. Hi. These ones, the have a seat labubus, are my absolute favorite. I love these ones the best. And I like the new ones, the little key chain ones with the alphabets on it.
Oh, Pen for Love.
Pen for Love. And perfect name, Pen for Love, because I'm all about the L-O-V-E. I'm all about the L-O-V-E. Let me see. Hi, Amit. How are you? Oof. Nice to see you again. I like how your name is Amit Mayor Captivating with the emojis. I love it. I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're on a road trip. We're headed towards the CS. I just came from the post office. And I was talking about the Labubus. I love plushy stuff, little cutesy stuff, small miniature stuff. And so they've just been showing up at my doorstep. And this one is so adorable. This one went with me to Spain. Actually, this one and the other one. This one and the big, honey, what was it called? Big on Energy, I think that's that one.
Big into energy?
Big into energy. So I had, the big into energy was on my bag that I traveled with. And then this one, I would move it from one purse to another. And this one was on the catamaran with me. See? So cute. Hello. Hello, Higgs. Hi, Showtime. How are you? My husband's driving. Why? My B-Diddy. He's driving. He's my chauffeur. He's my, honey, what are you? My chauffeur, my, what else are you?
My grip, right?
My key grip, my Sherpa.
Sherpa, definitely Sherpa.
You know, his role is driving Mrs. S. That's what he does. And I'm sitting, I don't like to drive. I'm a good driver, but I don't like driving. Driving is the worst for me. I hate sitting in traffic. I like being driven though. My favorite form of transportation is flying. If I could fly everywhere, I'd fly. I would love to have wings, I could fly, you know. But my husband does all the driving. I don't like it. I don't like driving. I don't like people, the way people drive. So I avoid it. And he does all the driving. So I just got back from the post office mailing off my friend's tote. She didn't make it, and I'm happy she didn't make it. Not happy, I shouldn't say that. Not happy she didn't make it because I would have loved to see her. But with all the craziness that happened at the end of that, the way it ended, because there wasn't craziness per se. It was just a weird thing. But the way it ended, even though I don't think she would have joined the bad gang. I don't think she would have joined the bad gang, but that's funny. I cracked myself up. I don't think she'd have joined the bad gag, but you know, Senator Algernon told she couldn't make it for whatever reason. So we are on the road. I wonder if I flip it, if you'll be able to see, because the way the phone is placed, I think the window is kind of blocking it. But I'm going to flip it for a hot second just to show you. Can't really see, can you? Yeah, so we're driving. Got back from Fuerteventura on, my flight left Fuerteventura on Saturday. Ooh, can't see. Hi, Edwin, how are you? Okay. Got back from Fuerteventura on Saturday. It was Fuerteventura to Madrid, and then Madrid to JFK. Now, everything went well. The flight was left on time, got to Madrid, left on time, got to JFK, and then that was the problem. They kept, and my flight was with Delta, on Delta. And Delta is always excellent. They're always on time. They're always perfection. I mean, at least they kept us updated. The information wasn't always accurate, like the reason why there was a delay, but they kept us updated anyway. And my flight kept getting pushed back. And I didn't leave JFK until Sunday. It was Sunday, right, honey?
Yeah.
And got here, got home Sunday.
Oh. 3 a.m.
Hi, Edwin. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget, subscribe, like, share. We are headed to Colorado Springs. We're gonna hang out with some friends. I think the plan is to make pizza. Don't know if I'm gonna eat any of it. But that's the plan. Just hang out with some friends, chill out for the weekend. That's what we're gonna do. It's not as sunny as it's been this past few days, and I think because we're headed into fall. Fall is what, in about 4 days?
I think so.
We're gonna get a few more hot days, and then it's gonna cool off. I think they were saying something about snow the other day. I was like, wait, what? Chill out. Let's not do that. Let's relax. Let's take our time. We don't need the snow right away. So I'm digging through my purse. So I was talking about the labubus. Am I the only one who loves the little critters and the little cutie things? I was at the post office and the guy was like, I love how you have a plastic case for your labubu. I'm like, yeah, I love it too. And he started, you know, listing them all out, the different ones, and I was like, oh, look at you.
Right?
Like, I was like, he even knows more than I do. This traffic is gonna be crazy. Who was that? I can't see. Frog Gamer. They look like they look like Annabelle's cursed cousin. That's funny, except I don't know who Annabelle is. Is that a horror movie? I don't know. I don't know who Annabelle is. Oh, they're cute. You don't think she's cute? She's adorable. So she was on the catamaran with me. She had a blast. It was windy, so she held her own really well. I want to take my wife on a, let me take my wife on a road trip. That would be fun. I think you should. Yeah, we're driving. My husband's driving. You should take her on a road trip. There's a lot of traffic. Let me flip it so you can see. If you can see. Well, I'll put it back. A lot. Stays. Yeah. Toy! Hey, Toy, how are you? Toy, you're the one who put me in trouble because I was giving you gist. You're the one who put me in trouble. Oh my God. So, anyway, how are you, love? Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I mean, it's not your fault. I was just telling you, you know, what happened and things like that. And the girls went a little, they weren't, I don't know what their issues were, but it doesn't matter. A lot of confusion though, because I know I had a post on, I think it was Facebook. I did a live on Facebook, and then people were saying happy birthday. It wasn't my birthday, although one of the girls, if she had come, her birthday fell in the thing. It was just all of us who have reached this new age. We all got together. It was a girls' trip, and we were just wanting to relax and be together and do things together. So it wasn't my birthday. I want everybody to understand that. It was a girls' trip. Everybody was supposed to have, you know, put in their money to be there and to have fun. My wife got on my nerves with the same thing. Why? Don't say that. Your wife doesn't get on your nerves. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Edwin. I hope we do too. There's a little traffic, but I think we'll make it there. We're headed to Colorado Springs. Yeah, so Tony, how did it end? I mean, did you see the video? The Golden Goddess Gala dinner. If you haven't, go watch it so you can you can see how it ended. And I kind of partly wanted to talk about it as well today because I've gotten a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages. What happened? Oh my God, you guys were having so much fun. I saw all these pictures, this, that. What happened? And so I wanted to talk about that, you know, and they had issues for some reason last minute. Actually, I think it was the day that we had the catamaran trip. Something about me doing my lives, right? Yeah, something about me doing my lives. They said that I can't even explain to you, because when this person was telling me about it, I was like, you're not making any sense to me, you know? I've been doing lives since I got here. Before I even got here, right from the airport, I was doing my lives. We sat together. Hi. Is that Duncan? Oh my God, my eyes are bad. My eyes are terrible. I have in my contacts because I cannot see far, right? What is that? Short-sighted?
Nearsighted.
Short-sighted, near, or whatever. So these contacts are supposed to be bifocals, and they're multifocal, not bifocals. But for some reason, I don't know if they gave me the wrong prescription or whatever. So I can see far, but now it's messed up the actual vision that I have. So I have to like really squint to see. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna say thank you. Right, so Tony, you guys look like you were having, yes, thank you. So we were having fun. We were having fun day 1, day 2. They were on my lives. I mean, obviously, as you can see how the camera is, this is typically how I do my lives. So if you happen to, if I scan the room to kind of like show what's going on, or if someone is sat right next to me, then you can see the person. But for the most part, they weren't really featured. It was just me talking about, oh, we're in this restaurant now, and then showing you guys what I was eating and letting you know what the day was going to be like. There wasn't a lot of, I'm funny about that, and I know people are, oh my God, do you see that? Look at a chip.
Come on.
That's horrible. And you know it's just going to grow.
You know.
We just got it up on the windscreen.
God.
So annoying. Right, so Tony, that day where I was showing you my skinny body top and things like that, when I came to meet them at the lunch and they were all wearing the white tees, which was not the day they were supposed to wear the white tees, and I was telling you about how upset, exactly, thank you. I was telling you about how upset they were at me and the looks they were giving me because I didn't wear the white tee. And I was telling you, you know, every day I had curated, this is what I'm going to wear today, this is what I'm going to wear based on the itinerary that we all had. I shared with everybody. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, Golden Goddess Gala. All of that was set. So the day for the white tee was the first day, the day we were all arriving, you know. So it's just, I was venting and I told you, I was like, don't imagine, like this was what happened day 1, this is what happened day 2, this is what I was gonna wear today. Look, how does it feel not, you know, doing the same thing or not listening to or doing what I want to do, since you guys, that's all, you know. It was, you would think if they saw it, they would have laughed and they'd been like, yeah, okay, you got us, good, now we know, you know, or whatever. But something happened, something switched, they started clicking together, ganging together, going off together, doing, this is gonna irk me.
Yeah.
This is, I just, what is that, what are those people who,
safety hourglass or whatever.
yeah, we have to call them because that's getting on my nerves already. Going off together, taking pictures together, sending it, you know. At some point, as they were sending it, sharing it in other groups, somebody actually sent me a message and said, oh, we're not seeing you in the pictures anymore. Exactly. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I was just joking. So for them to take it out of, I don't know how they took it, blew it out of proportion, banded together, got really upset. And so the day we went on the catamaran, someone was sending a message, someone put in a message about GDPR, they should vote 1, 2, 3. All of them quickly, you know, voted. And I was like, oh wow, like I've never seen a response like this in this group. When I post something, they don't respond. It takes them forever. Quickly they responded. I was like, wow, this is a new thing. While they were late to get into the car. I was actually doing my live and I was walking up, and then one of them was like, after I've turned off the camera, and something like, I hope I'm not in that video or something like that. And I was like, no, didn't even realize that the camera had flipped, because I flip back and forth and sometimes I don't realize that it's still flipped. So when we went to the catamarans, you know, went on the water, beautiful, it was windy, it was beautiful. We went to another island, the island of Lobos, to check it out. It was a small island with a few lagoons and a lot of nude people there. And then we came back, just an all-out attack. I told you not to do this, wow, 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 wow. And I was like, oh my God, don't talk to me like that. It's not even that serious. And then the day of the gala, one person put a note, something about she saw my live, something about tears, and I was like, oh my God. And then she left the group. And then another one calls and then starts telling me about the lives, and that I said someone can't speak English, and it was just ridiculous. It was wild. And I was like, why would you say that? You know, why would you say that I said that? And also, imagine if that was said to her, how she would feel. You know, it's just I don't know how she would feel, but clearly she must have been upset about it, because they all decided not to show up for the gala. And I was like, that's funny, because they were threatening me and telling me that I couldn't do my live during the gala. And I was like, I have a YouTube channel. Like, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my subscriber count. It's all about the content I put out. There are things that I'm doing that I'm sharing with people. I've just lost over 170 some odd pounds. I talk about what I did to lose all that weight. You know, I'm putting this Good Girlfriends retreats together for women to find themselves and share about their lives, especially our age. You know, things that are happening to us. Let's talk about it. You know, so I'm putting it on my lives, and I'm talking about these things, and you want to tell me not to do my lives? You've got to be kidding me. You cannot be serious. And if that's the reason you don't want to come to the gala that you paid for, that's not my problem. That's on you. If you notice, that day that I was talking to you, they all got up and they left. So I was on the table by myself. Sitting down at the table was not something that I wasn't accustomed to after like the second day or the third day. This is what was consistently happening. So, ooh, it looks like it's going to rain. It's getting really cloudy. So that's what happened. Definitely check out that video. Actually, watch it. Please share it, because I want people to see this, because I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed because the whole purpose of us getting together, some of us, we haven't seen each other in years. Some of us, we haven't seen eye to eye since we left QC. And then we were supposed to come together, talk about what we're experiencing in our lives. If anyone was supposed to be upset, because now even it's, the more I think about it, it upsets me. If anyone is supposed to be upset, it should be me. Because one person was telling me that I needed to go and get breast augmentation, that she doesn't like it, that I don't have muscles, you know. And I was like, oh my God, really? How is what's happening on my chest your business? Are you my husband? You know, I had to ask her. Because if she's my friend, she's obviously watching my YouTube channel, or at least has caught one of the videos, my weight loss, to see where I came from. Why would you even say that? And I'm not the type of person who, you know, dwells on things like that. But it was just so funny that she would say that to me. In fact, if you watch one of the other videos, you hear, because I was talking to my B-Diddy and I was like, hey, come and tell my husband what you said to me. Come and tell him what you said. You know, this is the thing. And she wasn't joking. She was dead serious, you know, because first of all, what kind of joke is that? Who's laughing with you? But that's what she said. You need to go and get breast. You need, how do you say? You need breast implant, breast augmentation, or whatever she said. You know, and that that I don't have muscles. You know, I flexed my muscles for her. She said, I don't have muscles. And she wanted to tell me what to do in the gym. I said, stop right there. You don't need to tell me. I work out every day, Monday through Friday. I do weights. I know where I'm coming from. I know how much weight I had to lose. So I know what's happening. So I need to build up. I need to get strong. You say you don't see muscle. What's this? What is this? You don't see muscle? Now I need to show her, you know, I work out. So I need to do that to keep myself fit. And then for you to just like spit on the hard work, the dedication, it was crazy. So if anything, I am the one who should be upset. I should be the one upset from all the nonsense they put me through me planning all this. We got to the location, beautiful location. If you get a chance to talk to any of them had any issues, no issues. Showed up, oh, welcome, Miss blah, 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 blah. Your room is ready. Your room is ready. Nobody had to wait. You got there, your room was ready. You moved, you checked in. Some people had issues. Oh, I don't like this room because I saw this other person's room, so I want this room. Okay, no problem. Change the room for her. These people, let me tell you something. Secrets, how has it? Bay Area, Fuerteventura, 5-star, 10 over 10, 100% perfection. If you're ever in the Canary Islands and you choose to go to Fuerteventura, which is such a beautiful island, stay there, because the service was when I say spectacular, the service was excellent. Okay, you want another room? We'll give you another room. In fact, one of my ladies was ill. I don't know, she must have eaten something bad or something the day we were supposed to go for the catamaran. While they were all not talking to me, someone said, oh, she's not well, so she's not coming. So I called her and I said, I hear you're not feeling well. She says, no, she's not feeling well and everything. I said, what's wrong? She said her stomach feels bad or whatever. And I was like, okay, no wahala. Remind me your room number again. I'm gonna go to the what is it, reception? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the reception and have them send you some ginger ale. You know, I went up to the reception. I said, please send ginger ale up to this room. She's not feeling well. Maybe she has stomach problems or whatever. Call her, ask her if there's anything else she needs. When we got back, that was the first thing she said to me. Thank you. They sent me ginger ale. In fact, they even sent me some ginger, some this. You can see I'm feeling good already. I was like, okay. Let me tell you that every need was satisfied. Whether it was through me, whether it was directly from the resort, they took care of every detail to the extent that they could. Oh wow, look how pretty that area there reminds me of Tuscany. So I don't know what their problem was. It was sad that was how they chose to end it. And eye-opening for me. I was like, this is what I needed here. You know, when I got back, people were calling, but why did they all decide? Why did they? I said, questions you ask are unnecessary. Why they all decided has nothing to do with me. Bad behavior, someone else's bad behavior, has nothing to do with me. I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for the decisions that I make. And my hands are 100% clean. You know, my hands are 100% clean. I worked hard for these ladies and I gave them a perfect holiday, perfect time away. They know, you know, it's not, I'm not saying they know. The other side things or the way they chose to handle the whole thing, that's up to them, you know. And Tori, thank you for saying it, because it was you I was telling, laughing about the whole thing. I was like, look how they eyed me, oh, this. Turned it into something else, and then demanding that I don't do my live. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Not with me. Don't. You know, and then my other classmates are calling me and saying, over 40 years of friendship. I said, what does that mean? What does over 40 years of friendship mean? If you yourself can decide, I'm not going to go to the gala dinner. What's 40 years of friendship? If that's what you chose to do, why should I go? Do what makes you feel good. You know, do what makes you feel happy. If it makes you feel happy not to show up for gala that you paid for, although some, of course, you know, some people chose not to pay. That was on, I had to now, you know, cover that. But the others that were there that had paid, you saw when they brought the money to the when I was sat there, I was eating and I was talking to you. Some of them brought money and were giving me and things like that. That was it. So you paid. You paid. You know, is it me? Is it me if you invest for me? Is it me? It's not me. It's your fault. It's for you. You want to? I don't know if that's their way of showing. I mean, to me, that's like very. That's to show, like, I don't mind throwing my money away, but I'm not coming to this dinner. I want to show you. That was serious, you know? So for someone to do that, for them to do that, they're trying to drive home a point taken. I accept your points. I have collected your points and I understand. Now we know now everybody knows where they stand. You want to go there, do your own thing, do your own thing. Tomorrow, we won't be in the same space. We won't. I know, Tony, I know. It's shocking. Watch that video, you see, because I'm talking about this thing and it's laughable. I'm laughing to the point that the manager went down because they told them that, oh, the ladies we had a dedicated table for our group. Another thing that I made sure I arranged so that they don't have to run around and look for where to sit. We all sit together. We had tables in 2 restaurants standard, so one for lunch and one for breakfast. The one for the restaurant for breakfast also serves dinner, buffet style. So we had a dedicated table for our group there. They were like, oh, they're held. The lady was like, no, they're supposed to be up here having a special gala. We bought out the restaurant. The restaurant was bought out for just our group. They didn't come. But me, I enjoyed my food though. The food was delicious. I chopped well. Dessert, everything. I was like, something I paid for. I should not eat. Well done. So that was it. I know that I'm going to be talking about this for a while, because it's people ask, people are calling, people are stating, people are saying, no now, and I'm like, why are you saying no now? Why are you telling me no now? I said I don't want to be friends with people who want to treat me like that. What's no now? Go and watch it. Start from when I was at the lounge. I would touch down here, I would do another live, watch from there and see where I said one derogatory thing about my girlfriends, so-called good girlfriends. No. Why would I? Why would I painstakingly spend time, put this thing together for this to happen? Even though they treated me badly, you know? And I voiced, it's not as if, oh, it was news to them, or it was, you know, they didn't know. I voiced it. I told them I don't like this. No, you must watch it, Tony, watch it. I told them, I said, it's unfair when it's a group, right? Everybody's here, and that's why the group was created, so that when I post, everybody sees it at the same time. Now, it's different if they weren't reading. I put in the thing. They all read, ignore, read, ignore. No response. Even when I go, then I will come out of the group and I will reach out to them directly. Still no response. I voiced it over and over again. I said, I don't like the way you guys are treating me. This is unfair. I don't appreciate it. A lot of the things when I ask and I sent this thing out, they're time sensitive. You know, time is of the essence. I need to deal with this right away, because from me, I have to now send to the resort. The resort has to. You would think they will all come to the island and be like, but you did a good job. When I tell you that resort was gorgeous. I told my B-Diddy we will go again. We'll do lovers trip. Husband and wife. Go and enjoy it together the way it's supposed to be. It's an adult. All the secrets are like that. I think it's secret. I think there's dreams, surgery. And I actually thought it was just, you know, North America, like Mexico and the Caribbean. I didn't realize that they had it in Europe as well. So, and they have a bunch in the Canary Islands. I know they have one in Sofia. So maybe honey, maybe that's the one we should go to, the one in Sofia. We'll check that one out, because that one was quite pretty. Yeah, but outside of that, you know, I had a great time. I loved the catamaran. I loved my massage and the spa. This rain is not, I'm not enjoying this rain. It was such a good time. Other than that nonsense, when we got back from the catamaran and then them not showing up for the gala dinner. Even with that, it was still a beautiful time. The nonsense part of it is that they did that. To be honest, the camera was always focused on me. Yes! Thank you! This is what I'm saying. That to the extent, this camera was always on me. You know, funny about that, and I'm funny about, and some people are funny about things like that. But even like if you watch, I think it's the one on Facebook, someone was asking me, are you the only one in the video? Thank you, Tony, please. Thank you. That's what I don't understand. Someone actually asking me whether I was the only one in the video. Another one was like, show me now. That's chairs in the thing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know when it turned. And I shouldn't say I don't know when it turned. I should say, one, the ringleader who knew she wasn't, who had decided she wasn't going to come. Because she would have potentially been the only one prancing around the resort, going to the buffet place to eat, when all of us would have been at the gala dinner. I believe that she was like, okay, I'm gonna burn this thing down. So I'm gonna, because she was constantly watching my lives. So she obviously dug through it and tried to pick something that she could use as ammunition with the ladies, which she found something that she could twist, and maybe put a little clip of it and showed the other ladies and took it and ran with it. And they, like sheep, I will stand on this hill of calling them sheep, because I don't know what else to call you. If you don't have a mind of your own, if you can't say, I know this person, stop it. You follow along and then relay one kind of stupid message to me that I said someone can't speak English or whatever like that. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. That is so unfair to the person and to me. And it shows some kind of cowardice on your part, because you don't know how to, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you want to use that as your way. We're gonna need a new car. This thing is getting on my nerves. Oh my God, I can't deal with it.
New car just because we have a chip in the windshield?
Yes.
Funny. Okay.
I've never had a chip on the windshield. What were you doing, honey?
We're just driving.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Chip is getting on my nerves. Yeah. So they all followed. Came up with a different reason and everything. You guys were terrible to me, and I was still cool with hanging out with you guys till the end. I was still cool. But you guys started doing your things, you know, little click. You won't believe we're at the age that we are. You would have thought you were dealing with toddlers, or, you know, what age are the
Toddlers do.
toddlers? Yeah. You'd have thought that that's what you were dealing with. It was shocking. It was totally shocking. Anyway, do you like my t-shirt? It says bad gal, bad gal. Okay, you can get yourself some merch from my merch store, Smoon City. I design these t-shirts myself. I don't print them, I design them, and then you can buy them from my shop. Different, you can get a t-shirt, jumpers, little baby stuff, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Just check it out. You know, you can get bad gal with the blue heart. Don't worry, there's one there that says good girl too, because I'm also good girl.
Skinny body.
Skinny body doing skinny body things. Come on, you know. So that's the thing. It's terrible when you've worked so hard at something and someone who's supposed to be your friend comes and just spits on it, telling me I need to go and do old age. Gravity is pulling down the boobage. Just that on its own. And then to talk about like my own hormonal issues, a lot of ladies who are going through perimenopause have low estrogen, low progesterone. I think that's the name of that, progesterone or whatever. That's their issue. My issue was excess estrogen, plenty. So my fat was centered around, my boobs were like, grr. My stomach was like, grr. my butt was like, that's where the fat was. So when I lose that weight and everything plus old age, my boobs are now like this. I have eyes. It's my body. I can see. I don't need you to tell me anything, you know, about it. But the way she said it was one kind. It was one kind. And I said, okay, thank you, Ma. What's the heaviest you've ever been in your entire life? I asked her. When she told me, I was laughing. I said, that's why you're opening your mouth, telling me. I said, so you obviously haven't watched any of my videos. Let me show you a photo of me just 2-3 years ago. Showed her. All of them passed. I think it was, when was it? I think it was our slumber party. Passed the phone around. And they were shouting, what? What? I said, but so when you open your mouth and things are falling out of it, check yourself before you start saying things. I've worked hard. I'm very, very proud of myself. Very proud. Thank you, Novo Nordisk. Thank you, Eli Lilly. Thank you, is it iFit? iFit. Thank you, iFit.
Thank you, personal trainer.
Thank you, my darling husband. My B-Diddy, who tells me what to do. Tell me I don't have muscles. Let me show you. You say, what's this? I have muscles. Plenty.
Skinny body.
I'm a skinny body, not skinny body for jokes. Skinny body, hottie.
Party.
With muscles. Leave it all. Don't let me show you my legs, because my legs, those are the ones that will put you to shame. My upper body has always been weak, so it will take some time. My legs are correct. I think that skinny body thing was also getting to them, which is we're all going through it. And if we see someone winning, we should thank you. You think so? Tony, I love you. Thank you. That is the whole purpose. That is the major reason. Listen, I know a lot of people who are on either Ozempic or Monjaro, Zepbound that I'm on right now, and are not telling a soul. I know a lot of people, and it's not working for them, right? Or the GLP wants the GLP GIP. I know who are on it, and they're keeping it secret. Why am I gatekeeping this information? Why do I need to keep it secret when I know all of us, a lot of us at this age, even watch television, watch these actresses and things like that. They're also going through the same thing. Those hormones are going crazy. Our bodies are changing. It's difficult. So I've went through this process. Watch what I ate. Made sure that I was eating the right foods. Cutting down on portions. You have to cut down if you're trying to lose weight. You must. You have to manage what you eat, no matter what. Even when I said, for the most part during this journey, I didn't cut out any food. But you have to check it now. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen that you say to yourself, I can't eat this anymore. Because if you're keeping a food journal, you know that when you eat this, inflammation comes in. Inflammation is no joke. So now I know when I eat this sort of thing, if I eat this food, I'll be in trouble for a few days. You have no choice but to cut those foods out. Or eat them in really in moderation, tiny small bits. That cannot be like bread, right? I cannot eat bread all day long. I cannot eat rice all day long. It's just not going. Pasta all day long, things I love. So you cut it out. Toyin, I'm telling you. That is my life. Transparency. I'm not hiding these things, you know, because I know this is what I'm going through. And I'm like, I have friends. Now they have me. They can talk to. Well, our bodies are different. Physiology, things may affect me differently than they affect you. However, if you have questions, you can ask me and I'll tell you how this worked for me. And I'm there to assist. I'm there to help. If you have issues, if there are things that are going on with you and you need help, specifically in this weight loss, I've done it over and over again. This is the last time though. I'm staying a skinny body forever. A skinny fit body. You know? So I'm there. Call me. Oh, I heard you're on Ozempic. Oh, I watched your video. You're on Ozempic. How did it work? You know, what did you do? Did you have side effects? I never had side effects. I didn't have side effects on Ozempic. I didn't have side effects on Zepbound. I'm still on Zepbound today. I'm at the 15 meg. You know? So this is how it works for me. Then I'll tell you, this is what I did with my meals. This is how I cut down. This is what I focused on, you know, to stay healthy. This is what I drank. I don't go anywhere without my water. Inside here. Yes. You know, this is what I call me when I go. I had a friend every time I'm during my lunch, because I work from home, go down into my gym. I call her. Oh yeah, let's walk on the treadmill. Little things. See, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a lot of fitness people, workout gurus telling you go and lift heavy weights, do this, hit the gym hard. You need to spend an hour. No, you don't. You do not. You get up, you go to the gym. If it's a small 10-minute walk you do in the gym, you do your small 10-minute walk. Every day you go, your body gets used to it. You take it an extra step. You increase the intensity. Next thing you know, stuff that was tough for you gets easier. It gets easier now. You're more. It's. What is it that exercise does for you? Is it oxytocin, or what is it that it does? It whatever stress you have or you're carrying, exercise relieves that stress for you. And the only way it relieves the stress for you is because you're not stressing about exercising. Stressing about exercising is when you say, oh no, I have to go into the gym, I have to be there for an hour. You don't. Start small. Those little 10 minutes here, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, they add up. It becomes fun. You feel better when you're done working out. You're like, oh my God, I feel so good. I can't wait to do it the next day. It's the same thing you do with your meals when you're eating. Cut this one out, cut this one out. Notice how when you ate this, how your body felt. Inflammation doesn't only come from processed meals and things like that. When I eat spinach, it's a joke. You know, so I'll opt for broccoli over spinach or something like that, or asparagus over spinach. Spinach doesn't work for me. Arugula over spinach. It's the same thing. You know, certain fruits, the same situation. So you have to monitor what you eat and then cut out what causes inflammation in the body for you. So that's the whole purpose of this YouTube channel. I love sharing, giving of myself. Exactly. Knowing your body, Tony, exactly right. You've got to know how the things. Remember when I did which one was it? The hula hoop. That was, I think, one of my first videos I did. I couldn't keep that thing up. I couldn't keep that hula hoop. Then I said, let me buy the what is it called?
Weighted? I don't know.
They're both weighted, but
Yeah,
it had a little bag that goes around or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. I said, let me try that one. That one was also equally tough for me. I didn't stop. That's what I mean by little steps. Every other day, I would take that weighted hula hoop. I would try. Exactly. I continued until now. I can even dance while I'm doing the hula hoop. You know, do some nice moves with the hula hoop. This is what I'm talking about. So it's small steps, consistency, knowing your body, seeing how these foods affect you. You know, I know right now because I'm circling menopause. It's perimenopause for me. My hormones are up and down, up and down, up and down. This is how the GLP, I've noticed, helps. The GLP helps in monitoring, in keeping the hormones down. I mean, they have, for women our age, hormone replacement therapy. And then they tell you they want to take out your ovaries. They want to do this. They want to do this. I've never been in the hospital for any kind of surgery. And I never will. You know? So we'll keep surgery out of it. I don't want you to remove my ovaries. And I don't need hormone replacement therapy because I'm exercising. This GLP has helped me lose weight. Remember, because I was like, I don't know which one comes first. This chicken and egg situation. Is it the weight? Is it the hormones that causes the weight gain? Is it the weight gain that causes this? Is it? I don't know. But right now, everything I'm doing is working. Everything I'm doing is perfection for me. You know? So that is the workout, healthy body aspect of it. But you also need a healthy mind. And a healthy mind means that you surround yourself with people who actually value you. I would say that girls' trip was a success. It was. You know why it was a success? Because I know you guys are not my tribe. You don't value me. I cannot confide in you. You don't really care about me, especially if you're talking to me about my body, especially if you're putting my name in a lie, especially if you're using me to make another one of us feel bad about themselves or whatever. You're not my tribe. Your mind, your brain has to be healthy. So you surround yourself with people who love you. You surround yourself with cheerleaders, people who say to you, go girl, I see you. You're doing great. You know? And again, personal responsibility. You don't need that. You don't need validation from anybody. You don't need anybody to tell you what you're doing is right. It's not a must have. It's a nice to have. Yes. I know it's sad, but it was a good experience, and it was good to know. I know that's not my circle. My circle would treat me like that. My circle would cheer me on. My circle would say your boobs look great the way they are. As long as your husband is happy with it, as long as you're happy with it. Not my business. You're a skinny body looking good, you know? And like I said, it wasn't all bad. It started off great. Well, I wouldn't say great, but it was decent. You know, we had laughs, there were hugs. It just went downhill, and it was from one person who derailed the whole thing. She set it off, and they all bit, and it was sad that they bit, because I wish they hadn't. You know what I mean? But that's this journey is long. Honey, how much further do we have to go? Oh, we got 17 more minutes. Yeah. So that's the long and short of it. You know, I know I'm going to talk about this more and more. I want to take different aspects of what happened and talk about it, because this is another thing that we women need to understand. You have to have a keen eye. When I got back, I watched a documentary. What was the name of that documentary? Something about catfish.
Yeah.
Catfish High School or something like that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Anyway, I'm not going to say what happened in it. My sister. Honestly. Who does that? And your friend. Your so-called friend. Who does it in this day and age? Let's leave this matter. Anyway, I watched this thing and I was shocked. You know. So when they say, 40 years, I'm like, go and watch that documentary. I'm going to see what happened in that documentary. Now you're going to tell me, what is 40 years? Someone I don't share blood with, and this is how they're treating me. No. You need to take care. At this age, as we're getting older, things are deteriorating through no fault of ours. It's just age. Things. Look at this car. One pebble has chipped the windshield. The thing is irking me. You know, the car is old. 2008. What year is this car? 2008. 8. Is it 2000? What year is yours?
7?
No, this is a 2008. Yours is the 7.
Okay.
This car is old. Wear and tear. Things are already falling apart. Now chip has come to chip it. You know? Wow, look at that building. So we're deteriorating through no fault is age, right? So because we're aging, you know, people are we have reached, I'm getting AARP every day. One AARP letter comes in. You need this AARP, you need it. They're telling me to come and get shingles vaccine. Okay, so we have reached this age. We need to take extra care of ourselves. Exercise. Watch what we put in our mouth. Watch what comes out of our mouth. Watch what we see with our eyes. Watch what we allow enter our ears. Watch who we surround ourselves with. Exactly. We need to have these conversations. And that was what the coming together was. But I think these ladies were more interested in doing things for themselves. If they're gonna they weren't interested in doing it with me. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That is absolutely, you're not getting it. That is absolutely fine, you know? But don't turn it into something. It was funny. I had a laugh. And that's one thing I like to do. I like to have a laugh. I laugh. I enjoy myself. And it was funny because when you see the actions, when you see the behaviors, these things that people are doing, you're just like, if this behavior don't come, it's not come good, oh. It's not worth it. It's not. So, as women at this age, with the things that are happening with us, you need to be around people who are all about health and wealth. You know what I mean? Keep your mind right. Keep your body. Who are your cheerleaders? You don't want to be around people who dislike you for one reason or another. You don't want frenemies. You know, people laugh at that word. I don't want frenemy. I don't want enemy. I don't want any of that. I want friends. People who I care about, people who care about me, people who value me, people I value. If you're not in that, if you are doing negative things or saying negative things about me or being terrible towards me, you're not a friend. I can't call you a friend. I spoke with Ginika. Ginika said I should say hi to you before I forget. She said I should say hi to you. You know, that's what you want. You want friends in your corner. Friends you know that you can rely on. Friends who don't drop, you know, little microaggressions. I mean, that one wasn't a microaggression. That one was of all out telling me my body does not look good to her eye. She doesn't like it. Okay. But I'm not married to you. You don't sleep in the bed with me. You don't get to touch my body. It's not your business. I'll say hi to her. I will tell her. I'll tell her I told you. You know? You want people who come to you with ideas to benefit you. Oh, I heard about this fruit that enhances your libido, so your love making with your husband will be correct. That's the type of gist I want. I heard about this fruit that gives your skin, makes your skin fresh and nice. This lotion, this is the gist you want. I heard about, you know, things that are going to make you even better, joyful, happy on the inside, on the outside. When you're glowing, when people see you, they're like, yes, whatever she's doing, I want it. Give me some of that. You don't want to be around people who are dry. on the inside and the outside, and are bringing you down, saying rubbish about you, to you, about you. What is that? At 50 plus? Come on now, let's not do that. It's not cute. Go cute, rara. Go make sense. You know? So that's what I'm all about. I'm all about healthy living. I know the struggle. I've yo-yoed, and I realized once I researched what was going on, once I realized I've been in perimenopause for a while. You know, when my cycle changed, my body changed, the things that were going on. When I realized that that's what it was, did a lot more research, got on this my eyes are bad. Got on the I can't see. Exactly, rara could make sense. You know, got on this GLP. Ozempic was amazing. You know, Ozempic was amazing. You know, lost all that weight. I stopped it. They almost started doing this tick, 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 tick thing again. Got back on Ozempic. It didn't manage it. All it did was clarity of mind, which I loved. But everything else wasn't there anymore. So I said, let me switch to Zepbound. Got on Zepbound. Started off, took off. You know? But I keep telling people, it's not just that Ozempic is this. All that does is manages your appetite sometimes, right? Makes you feel full. Okay, yes, because I start eating, I'm like, oh, I can't eat anymore. Yes, it does that. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything with the weight loss. The weight loss comes from your caloric deficit. Caloric deficit, you eat less, you work out more, right? You exercise more. So calories out versus calories in. Exercise, what you eat, all of that. That's what works. Today I was this shirt is a small. My jeans, these jeans size 4, already big for me. You know, I just bought them because I don't have clothes that fit. I've had, you know, 24W, 18W, you know, those are the sizes I had in my closet, and my shape-shifting clothes that expand and contract. Okay, I just now went and bought a few new clothes, some jeans. This obviously in my merch store. I bought a small. It's sitting on me like a medium. I'm working out. I'm managing what I eat. This pizza that we're going to make, I will let them know, maybe small bites, and that will be the end of that. So that's it. I love doing these lives. I wish I had more people on the lives who had you know, questions about my journey, and if they're on the same journey, whether they're on GLPs or they're doing it, you know, just by working out, and share grit and will and determination, whatever. If they had questions and find out about how it's working out for me or what I did, I love it. I want to talk about it, you know, talk about what's happened, the changes that are going on with my body and things like that. I wish I had more people who are, and I'm sure it will grow. The more they watch these videos and things like that, more people will come and we will have these discussions and things like that. But the biggest part of what I want to live, say on this particular, you know, chinwag we're having, is be careful who you surround yourselves with, especially at this age. It makes no sense for you to have friends who, for some reason, don't like you. For some reason. Somebody was telling me, how can you say 40 years that they don't like you? I'm like, what is this behavior? Yes, I'm going to do, so these are lives. I'm going to try to do some shorts because you can do shorts on YouTube. I think Instagram, I don't really understand Instagram. I was able to do lives on Instagram before, but now I don't think I'm able to, because I don't think I have that many subscribers, or I don't know what they call them on Instagram. But on YouTube, I'm going to try to, I need to figure out how to do the shorts, and I'm going to, your suggestion is 100% on point, because that's what I was thinking about, how to do the shorts and then tag them for specific topics. This weight loss topic, especially about getting up and going and working out. A lot of people think that it takes a lot to do it. I have to go in for 4 hours or 3 hours, 2 hours. Start small. Start with the 10 minutes, do the 15 minutes, ramp up. Your body gets used to it. It's gonna want you to do more. So I'm definitely going to do that. I know there's a lot of people out there who are already doing it. That's fine. You gravitate to who you gravitate to, and that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, you guys, you have hung out with me. This is a good one. This is an hour and 11 minutes. We're almost at our destination, but thank you so much for the support. People need the info, yes. And I'm 100%. Where are you going to?
The restaurant, honey. Remember, we're going to get some desserts?
It's not Marigold, honey. The one I was asking you about wasn't Marigold. Okay, I'll sit in the car.
Where we got the desserts before, right?
No, it wasn't this. I forget the one. It wasn't this, though. Oh, look, there's an Indian restaurant right there. I'll wait here, honey. You can get it.
Okay. Want me to leave it running?
No, you don't have to.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right. So I'm definitely, I think the people who need it's going to be helpful for them. They're going to get a lot out of it, because I know that, well, I'm a little different because I don't need the motivation. I don't need somebody else to motivate me. I know how my body was doing me. I know what happened. One day I was sat in front of my computer and my body, it felt, when your battery on your phone is on its last leg, and then maybe you're on the phone or you're talking to someone and then it goes, and then it shuts off. One day that was happening in fact, what happened? I was at home. I asked my B-Diddy, please, can you order food? Because I don't have the energy to make lunch. Ooh, Popeyes. So he ordered Popeyes, and I was eating this very Popeyes. And I didn't tell him. And my body just went, coo, 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 coo. And I didn't know what was going on with me. I did not know what was going on with me. I should have told my husband to leave the AC or no. Because what is this? It got hot so quickly in this car. Now, wow. And I didn't bring fan. Anyway. My body went. I said, hey, what is this? But I didn't tell my husband because I didn't want to alarm him. I just got up. Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will. I need to do more of that. I will repurpose some of those videos it takes a lot of work, or just start over. Do those shorts, put those right tags, and let them. Perfect suggestion. I'm definitely going to do. I'm trying to watch other creators to see what they're doing, and get to do it myself, you know what I mean, and start doing those as well. So I'm definitely it is hot. Let me open this door small because I don't know why I told him to So yes, I'm going in, I'm trying to watch other creators to see what they're doing, you know, how they, it's a learning and old age. It's a learning curve, you know. I should get up and show you my fit, but it's not as hot as my skinny body fits. It's just my tee, it just says bad girl with a heart on it. Well, this one is from my merch store, so you guys should check it out or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely watching other creators. I'm definitely coming up with ideas of what to do to put it out there so that people can see, you know, who are focused in on whether it's just, okay, this Ozempic life or the Zep-bound life, what I did there, my workout life, the food life, how I eat, how I process, you know, my meals, how I cook and things like that, and what I do to stay healthy. I make my own butters. You see my skin, I make my own butters. The lotion on my body is from the butter that I make myself in my house with my blender. Put myself together, and that's what I do for my skin, you know. So there's a lot that I can definitely share, and for those that I'm helping in one way or another, I hope, you know, that you guys are getting whatever success you need from, and you know, you have your biggest cheerleader here. I'm here for a healthier you, a happier you, a happier you. That's what's key, because that happiness, your brain being healthy, that controls everything. Your brain, your head is right, your heart, you're at peace with yourself, you feel good about how you live your life on a daily basis. Come on, there's nothing you can't accomplish. There is nothing you cannot accomplish when those two things are together. 100%. Yes. Peace of mind. If your head is right, your heart is right, you wake up every morning, you don't have stress on your brain, you can conquer the world. And that's how I feel every day. Get up in the morning. Wow, honey, that's a lot. What did you get? What's in there?
Different desserts.
My husband likes sweets. Leave it.
I figured there's the 5 of us, you know.
Yeah, for you to eat. I've told them you like sweets.
Oh yeah. This is where I used to go to get the chocolatey clears all the time.
All right, my Smooners. I'm gonna, Tony, I love that you joined me this entire time. I'll definitely give Ginika a message, and I love your suggestions. I'm going to work on those things, and I will, and you know, send me messages. Let me know what else you think that could be helpful or whatever. If you know, because I know you have your groups, your little circles that you talk with and everything. What are you guys talking about? What are your issues? Let me know. If I'm having those same issues, you know, I'll let you know what I'm doing to combat those things. All right, darling. Thank you so much for joining me, my Smooners. I love you, and I'll circle back. Bye. I was about to press the wrong thing. I think it's this. Oh my God, this is so bad. I need to figure out how to do this thing. Bye. Yeah, you sure you want